you on?
Hi everyone, Sarah here from the Paper Cut. It is Thursday night. It's our Fun Time Thursday, and it's actually a special. Sound and video first. I should know that by now. So we have sound, we have video. Anyways, it's a special Fun Time Thursday because it's my mom's birthday today.
Oh,
and I just told her that we're having a little party. So, let's see. People are just getting on.
I'm trying to get on.
She's gonna get on, and then I'm gonna have her come back here so you can wish her a happy birthday. And then we have some cards to open. And then we have cake too.
What?
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 We had cake this morning.
I know.
We had cupcake.
I know. We have.
Okay.
We have another cupcake.
All right.
So, anyways.
All right.
Are you able to find us?
I haven't looked yet. Okay. I'll get it on here later.
Okay.
All right.
So.
Da, 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 da. Here comes the dancing queen. Hello, everybody.
You gotta be this way, Mom. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
this
right
is
there.
This is such a fun day. I was just telling Sarah, this is the second year of my 9th decade. So, the second year, I turned 81. So that means I'm in my 82nd year and my second year of the 9th decade. My grandkids, and my kids never could quite.
I was going to get you a letter opener, but I didn't.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Just
all right,
you're just gonna
I'll
have to
use
open.
this as a letter opener.
Okay.
I hope I don't stab myself. So, when I can remember once saying to Sarah's oldest child, Leah, happy birthday, Leah. I hope you enjoy a great 10th year. And she looked at me and she said, but Nani, I'm only 9. And I said, I know, that means you're in your 10th year. It took a lot of convincing, but finally they get it. And Sarah said today, I hope you enjoy your 82nd year. I hope I said that right, Mom.
So I'm going to go to actually overhead for a minute so then I can show you the cards.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So anyways.
So, oh my goodness. This is from Barb. I can't read. Hiles. Okay. And look at what a pretty envelope this is. Barbara,
here, show it under the camera.
Okay, look at this. All the balloons and the bird in the corner and happy birthday on the back side. So it's a little hard to get into this. This is like opening gifts. You know, I have to do them slowly. And oh my gosh. Oh, what a great card. Thank you, Barb. That is lovely. Thanks for thinking about me. I appreciate that. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I am having a fantastic day. So a couple of people I'm friends with on Facebook from this group of wonderful people who have supported the Paper Cut all these years and gotten me through these last 4.5 years. So thank you for sending those good wishes to me on Facebook and in my email box at home. This card is from Leslie Gerhardt. Leslie, thank you. What a nice envelope that is, too. Oh my gosh.
Here's a.
All right, thank you.
Opener.
Celebrate. Enjoy it. It's your birthday. Thanks, Leslie. That's lovely. Oh, I love that. Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay,
yep.
Great.
I'm not as good at looking at comments, so hang on a second. I'm going to see if I can get a comment.
Oh my gosh. So this card is from Diana Macatura in Florida. And look at the embossing on the back of this envelope.
Yep, I can see. Well, you can see it a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got to get this card out of here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use the letter opener down the side of the envelope. So look at the colors. Look at these colors. Happy birthday. Thank you, Diana. A frog. You know, we have a frog picture in my house that my husband and I picked up when we were at a print show. You know, we're printers by trade. And we got it for Sarah's oldest child, Leah, and gave it to her. And then she outgrew that phase of her life. And so the picture came back to Sarah's storage room.
For what? Oh, the frog picture.
The frog
Yeah,
picture.
I missed that one.
So when I saw it in the storage room, I said, okay, Leah, if you really don't want this anymore, I'm claiming it. So that frog picture lives at my house now. This card is from Linda Beyer. Look at all of the detail work on here. Oh, my goodness sakes.
Oh, she put that over the top because
Yes,
there were gems
okay.
on it. Yeah, that's
All
why
right.
that was over the top.
Happy
Because there's-
birthday. Look at the gems. Oh, gosh. How beautiful. What a nice Irish blessing. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate all of your work and your great thoughts. This is to Mom. This is from Sarah.
Well, I
Yes.
can give you a card this morning.
So, this is Sarah's card. Did you make this last week, Sarah?
No, I made it today.
You made it today? Oh, okay. Look at the cards they're all these nice colors. I love this. Happy birthday. And beautiful gems on here. You mean this is what you were doing when you said,
When I said what?
you said, oh, I have to be out in the shop.
No, I was no, I was actually out in the shop processing
Okay.
orders.
And this last card is from Linda and her husband Larry Carnes. My husband's name was Larry also. Look at the dog and the butterfly. I love the butterfly. Oh my gosh.
Yep, we're having a little
Oh,
birthday
look at
party.
this card. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What do you call that again?
Iris folding?
Yes, iris folding. We used to do this with some iris folding in our quilted cards too. So, oh, I love this. How wonderful. Thank you so much, Linda. Believe in the beauty. Live it, love it. You will never grow old. We were just talking about that. I don't know what age is supposed to bring me, but I don't know what I'm supposed to look like, what I'm supposed to act like, but I'm doing it.
Well, you're blowing out the candles right now.
Okay.
And I did put 82 of them down. Or 81.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So here, do you want to come over to and pick it up and come over
Okay.
to in front of the I'll go background sign.
Wait a
So
minute, what do you want me to
scoot
do?
over a little, because now we're background. Then
Okay.
hold it up,
Okay.
up higher, up higher. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
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 Oh,
Oh.
now you can blow it out.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy
I hear you
birthday.
all, and I feel your love. Oh my gosh.
Dear Mom, happy birthday to you.
That's what Leah did this morning on her message to me.
Oh,
She sang happy
sang,
birthday
oh,
to me.
nice.
Yeah. Leah's not on Facebook. That's Sarah's oldest child. Thank you. Thank you again. Oh my gosh, you guys rock. I love it. Thanks again.
She's gonna cry. Okay, so
I'm getting off before I cry.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're gonna switch to overhead view. There you go.
All right.
So you can cut the cupcake.
Did you bring a knife?
Oh no, I didn't bring a knife.
Oh. All right. I'll go get them.
Okay. Anyways, okay, so here we are. We are doing, let's see, well, she's going to get a knife because we're going to down that cupcake. We had a chocolate one this morning, so I got just a pretty colorful vanilla one today. So, for tonight. Anyways, tonight we're doing birthday cards in honor of my mom's birthday. And this is 3 card bases one way. So, because they're all the Easel Card Base, which is that. Which is this easel card, which can go up like that, or it can Z-fold, which we did on both of these cards. So anyways.
So tomorrow I'll put on my fancy dress.
Yep, tomorrow she's dancing.
Dancing queen.
Oh, here, I'm going to give you this.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Oh, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
give you this.
This is the second cake we had today.
Yeah. I told him, I said we had chocolate this morning, chocolate peanut butter, and this I think this one's just vanilla. But I went for the pretty flowers on the top.
And Sarah also gave me some Gerbera daisies to put outside when the weather turns a little warmer. I love Gerbera daisies.
All right. Well, okay, we're gonna start. She's cutting the cupcake, and then I will probably be feeding my face.
So Sarah, what did you see in your eagle nest today?
Oh, I just saw they're incubating right now,
Okay.
so I could only see one of them.
Okay, well, I didn't do a very good job of this.
No, that's okay. It all tastes the same. It's all going to the same spot.
Okay.
So, anyways, let's start with the easel card because we are using the Easel Card Base. So we'll start with that one. So pull out this kit. Oh, here. I'll come over there. I gotta grab my cupcake.
Yep. Nice. The dog will be here pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. He will.
With this. Thank you for coming to my party today, guys.
So.
We haven't had a virtual birthday party before.
Nope. Too bad we can't do back and forth where we can't see them.
Yes.
But okay. So we have the Easel Card Base, and see how it folds, and you can fold it like the Z fold, which we'll be doing, or we're going to fold it like an easel. And this is a piece of paper from our Happy Heart paper pad, and then we have two pieces. Now you'll notice one piece is bigger than the other. That is totally on purpose, because see how that front one, when I originally was making cards, yeah, we ran out, Kathleen, the bags that we had, we ran out of, like the crystal clear bags, and we had these, so we put them in those. So if there's any commentary whether you like those or the other ones, but yeah, we ran out of the A6 clear ones, so I just used those. Anyways, you'll see I used to do these, where I had a line down the middle from the two, I would put it on the two sections, and then I would have the little gap there. And then sometime last year or the year before, I was like, I don't like that little gap there. So what I did was I made the bottom one a little bit taller, so it actually covers up that score. Okay, see how I did that? And that's okay. If you want to use that as part of your design and have the little gap there, perfectly fine. I just sometimes don't like the little gap there because I like it to look like I don't know. Yep, here's Dodge. He smelled food, and he's right here. So anyways, that's what I did. So we are cutting two pieces of this, and it's
there, he got some crumbs.
He got some crumbs, yeah, because he's like not fed at all. He's starving to death.
Okay, that was good.
So, and if on this back one, on the one that goes on the top, if it doesn't cover all the way, that's okay. So we're gonna cut. It's most important to cut one that fits on this top layer, than on the larger layer, than on the other one, because you're gonna cover a little bit of that one up. Okay. I can only print so big and still get 4 out. So if I went just the hair bigger, then I would only get 2 out of a sheet, and I really like to get 4. So I don't know if I put a size there. I might have. And wait for me to cut it. So I'm gonna cut it to 2 3/4, and we're gonna see if that's the right size. And I don't know what I put in the instructions. So you guys wait for a minute. Wait, please.
No, Dodge.
Okay, so yes, 2 3/4 works. And then the other one, oh, actually this one works too. So do cut at 2 3/4 because that will fit perfectly on this one and then perfectly on the other one too, which I'm a little surprised, but hey. So while you guys are cutting, because I already cut mine, I'm gonna have a bite of cake.
There, you got some, Dodge.
I forgot to bring Dodge's dinner, so he's probably not happy with me. But he's not starving by all means. This dog is not. He's not going to shrivel up. Let's just put it that way. He thinks he is. Laura Siegel is by the big bear nest. There's 3 babies in that nest.
Yeah.
I was watching, and they're getting snowed on today.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
I watched them
A lot.
a bit too.
Anyways, they, the oldest one was getting quite nasty to the younger 2
Really?
earlier in the week. Yeah, like just mean. But they said that that's
normal.
That's normal because the strongest survive.
So I got a haircut today. Came in and did a little bit of paperwork here at the paper cut, and then just hung out at the dance studio for a little bit. Had 2 lessons.
Getting ready for her showcase. So we're gonna attach those on there. And my tape gun ran out of tape. So I exited the room for a second. And I'm gonna refill my tape. So the eagle nest that I watch, unfortunately I'm at an angle and I can't see if the little ones are being mean to each other when they're that little.
Laura said those birthday stamps are special to get a hand cancel at the post office.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, the little set that we're using today. Did you find that, Mom?
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. Did you find your email with the link? So the little animal set that's
I'll
being...
get it in a minute.
Okay. The little animal set that's being used today is from Brass and Bliss. It's brand new. And it isn't quite... I know I said that it's being released today, but Rob put it on their website in a super secret spot. And he gave me a super secret link to it. So my mom is going to post the link because they haven't gone totally live yet on their site, and Rob might be on too. But yeah, she's going to post the link so we can order it ahead of time.
Both of these links that he gave me are the secret links, right?
Yes.
One
I don't
for
know.
the die set.
Oh, one for the die set. Yeah, I did not use the die set because I didn't have the die set, so I just cut stuff out like with dies, and this is one of their dies. But there are matching dies for those little animals, so you guys can actually order them before they're available to anybody else. So okay. Anyways, here we go. We did the 2, and the big one does not fit on this bottom panel, but that's okay. Because remember, we're going to put it on and it's going to overlap. So we really want to attach the top one first. Attach the top panel first, which is the smaller one of the 2. And that one should pretty much fit in that panel. So attach the top one first. Yeah, we have to get my mom home to bed tonight. She's got her showcase tomorrow, so but we'll be clipping along, but I won't go too fast. And then we're going to put this one on. And when you do it, make sure not to put tape up in this top section, because otherwise you'll tape that shut. So stay down at least 1/4 of an inch from one edge. And it doesn't matter which edge. But if you go all the way to the top, you're going to tape your card flat. And these are mostly assembly cards, so these aren't a lot of putzing with different techniques. So, but they're mechanical cards. Okay, so see how that worked, where we have a little, this one just overlaps so we don't have that, you know, so we're not two stark panels on there. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We had the birthday party going on. I forgot to tell you that the dies did arrive today, these four, so I got about half of the orders out. So I tried to get them all up, but it came later in the day, and then Steve had to come early today. So I got half of them out, and I'll get the rest out. I want to say that I'm going to get them out on Saturday. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Tomorrow I have the grandbaby, so I'm not going to get them out tomorrow. But it'll either be Saturday or Monday. They will for sure go out.
Okay, I did put those links out there.
Okay, and those are for the animals, which it's a really cute little animal set. And we use a lot of them. I'm looking for if I have a printout of that animal set.
You guys are so thoughtful. Thank you so much.
All right, here we go.
Penny Blaylock's babysitting her 14-month-old grandson, so she's going to watch later.
Yeah, they can be a handful, I'll tell you. I know.
You are using new bags for the card sets.
Oh, yep. I ran out of the crystal clear ones, so I used some other zip ones that we had. So we're going to attach this guy with foam tape. And I have my foam tape all pre-cut.
Okay, so those links are out there.
Okay. And one is for the dies. There are matching dies.
Yes.
But like I said, I just, Rob sent me a while ago showing me that they had them new and I must have not seen them. And then when I was designing for this class, I'm like, perfect.
So I didn't check those links. I just copied from Rob's email.
Okay. So does somebody want to check the links and just see if they go to the right spot? If anybody can just check those 2 links that my mom posted.
No.
Alrighty, so this little elephant, I just think he's the cutest. Is going to go right there. Now my next craft along, which I haven't posted, Crafter's Classroom is going to be like circle. So we are going to use, it's going to be one of these cards. And he's doing a special set of these fun bunnies for me. So it's not going to, it could be Easter, it could be birthday, it could be other stuff. So they're not I mean, you could use it for anything. So, but they're fun. I'm waiting to get that and then I can get that class designed. So now we're going to take our orchid ice and see, I cut a strip to go right there, and I also cut a very narrow strip. While we're cutting, we're just going to get this piece out and cut also. And you could use either word or you could use both, because you could put one up here and one down here. Oh, the links work, yay.
Okay, great.
So the one piece is, oh, that's my pink ruler. That one doesn't always, can't always see through that one. So I cut this first one a little over a ½ an inch. This one is about a1/4 inch. So you can cut them as wide or as narrow as you want them. And it starts at 2, it's 2.5, so I'm going to cut one at 2 or a little bit over. If you want it wider, you knock your socks off. So the next Fun Time Thursday, actually I think I'm going to cut that. I must have cut that one wrong. I'm going to cut a little bit wider piece for that. Is going to be like florals, like my mom's birthday card. Usually I do things as double duty. That one might actually be one of the cards. Because that's how I roll. Okay, so now we are going to just attach that. Oh, we have to trim it to this distance, which I think is 4. I'm surprised I didn't do that ahead of time, but I didn't. Get that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to cut it to the width of that, which I think is 4 inches. Yep. And then the other thing I'm going to cut is this piece is cut to the right length. So that's good. That's already cut. This piece we can just line up on here and snip it off. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to cut out a word. So whichever word you want, I think I'm going to do Today We Celebrate You. I bet my mom thought she was getting one of these cards for her birthday. Because I do double duty, but no.
Oh, that cake was good.
Was it?
You haven't had it?
I did. It was good. I did have it. And I'm gonna cut my ends off. So now I think for this card I have all of my cutting done. That's an extra word, or you could put it inside.
Thanks, Kathleen, for explaining that I had 2 links on.
Oh, 2 links on one post. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to attach that piece to right there, and then I'm going to attach this one. Now this one can go anywhere on here. Now you want it on your bottom one, but wherever you put it, I kind of, used that to anchor the bottom of my oval. So don't put it up too high, because otherwise your oval will be up too high. I kind of wanted my oval to be sitting kind of right in the middle, so I put this about 1 inch from the bottom, 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, depending on how big it is. Yeah, we're using, I think, a lot of the animals that are on that set. And they were super adorable.
Oh, Barb Heil's got page not found on both links, going from Facebook.
Oh, because was Jean on?
Let's see. Jean. Oh, maybe she's going to Facebook.
Oh, maybe she was on.
Barb was
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I think I do not have on YouTube where you can post during a live. So they might have to wait. The links, they might have to copy it. If you're on YouTube, you might have to copy the link and put it in a separate browser.
Okay. They see it. Hang on a second. Oh, we got somebody at the door. You can hear the dog just going crazy here.
Sorry, I forgot to unlock the door. But
oh, somebody came to pick up an order. We're not always available at the door. The dog was the attack dog was gonna chew him up.
Yeah, I had somebody picking up, and he was having a hard time getting here during the day because he had his granddaughter, and so I told him, I said, well, I'll be here tonight, and then I forgot to unlock the door.
Oh.
Oops. So he knocked, and Dodge is the big protector.
Yeah, so he's gonna eat him up.
Which he's not really. He's really petrified of him.
Yeah. Well, it worked. It worked from Facebook. And I tried them too. Thanks, Jean. You tried them
So now when we attach, and actually let's put this on the inside. So wherever you put this on the inside, you can attach this piece flat, but then you are going to raise up your words, you know, or you could raise up this whole thing. We do need to raise, and this is what catches your easel card. So like on this one, I just raised up my words, but if you want to raise up this whole piece, that's totally up to you. It will catch then behind all of those layers. So whatever you want to do there, you just have to raise up something so it catches it.
Laura's in Hawaii.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Ooh, watching from Hawaii.
That would be super nice. Wonder what time it is there. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. What is the time difference, Laura? It must be like 6 hours.
I don't know.
The only time I was in Hawaii, Bowie and I were acting as tour directors, and
So
and so our youngest son, was home alone, and he called and got us at like 2 a.m. He wanted to know where something was in the in our new old house.
oh, so it's 5-hour time difference.
5 hours, okay. Laura, 1:30. Virginia, I don't know why you're.
Maybe you could just post them separate, Mom.
Oh, well, okay.
You know what I mean? Because
yes.
maybe she's just having trouble because it's on one post. So maybe if you post them as separate links.
Virginia, that second link is underneath the first link. So, but I'll go post them on separate posts.
Okay. And then this one, when you attach your elephant, you only want to put tape on the bottom half. If we put tape on this top half, the minute you close it, you now just have a 2-panel card instead of an easel card. So make sure when you're attaching it, you only have tape on the bottom half. Anywhere that sticks up above that where it folds, you don't want tape. And if you turn it over and you have tape, you're just going to have to rub it off or cover it up. Oh, no, Valerie's on. Valerie Brown's on. All right, and then this guy, I'm only attaching to the ovals, and you can use it flat or you can pop it up. I think I did pop it up, so.
Do you have the new sets on the website that you used last week, Sarah?
The new sets. What did last week I did this. So this is that same set that my mom's posting the links for.
Okay.
And this is our Happy Heart paper pad, our birthday paper pad. And then the set, if you're looking for the die set, yes, those are on. So this is the die set that we used. Those are online both under the dies, and they should come to the top. And also, they're also under new products. So yes, the die sets are on our website. The stamp set is on Brass and Bliss website, except you have to use the special link that my mom posted because they're like, you can't do a search on their website. I think the set is actually called Cute Animals.
Birthday animals.
Is it Birthday Animals?
Yes.
Okay, but you can't search for that because he's got it like buried on the site, you know, where you need a link to do it. So it's there to order, but it's not searchable. All right, so there we go. Then that pops up. So that is our easel card. And yes, this is the card I did last week. At least I think, right? This was just so last week, right? Yeah, it was. I did add some gems on there. All right. We are going to go on to, let's go on to this guy. So the turtle and the fish are both part of that stamp set. And this Make-A-Wish. we're going to go on to that one. So that one you should see like this in the package. So Kim, are you looking for the stamp set or the die set?
I've got the stamp set on a single one. Now I'm posting the other one.
No, I'm just, oh, are you going to post this die set?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I get,
Okay, as soon as you get that?
yep.
Okay. You could always just post, you don't have to post that specific one. You could just post the link to the die page because they come up first anyways. So again, we're using the same card base, the Easel Card Base, which is a steno card. So a steno card is this card that folds at this top edge, or the 4 1/4 side, instead of like a regular card would fold this way. But instead of folding like an easel like this, we're going to fold like a Z, like that. All right, so let's look at our pieces first. We have this piece that's going to go on the inside. We'll attach that in a minute. We have this, which I did use to trim, so I might do that first after we go through the pieces. I trimmed 2 strips, and I have 1 strip going right here, and then 1 strip going on the back. And that just kind of pulled it all together. We have our 4-panel mini accordion, which we'll talk about in just a minute.
The dies of the different shapes. Okay, I have to go. Is that brass and blister? Or is that?
The dies of the different shapes is ours. That's this
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
I think the die number is wrong though.
Okay.
Just go to dies, Mom.
Yep. Fancy label swing.
Yeah, just go to the die page.
Okay.
Because the 4 will come up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have oval, oval, turtle, fish, birthday. Okay, and we're going to talk in just a minute about if you want to cut that. I just cut it right on the score, but if you want to cut it different, we can talk about that in just a minute. Okay, but we have that, and then we have these 2 pieces, which are going to attach to the front. And they're longer, so you can see they're a little bit longer because when I attached this, if I would have left it the size that it was, you would see more of the back here, and I wanted it to go more over this way. So that's why I made this front panel even bigger than the 2 panels. So let's put this aside. Let's get our cutting out of the way, which is this piece. And we cut 2 strips. Both about, I think mine are 3/8 of an inch. But it doesn't really matter what it is. You can just, or maybe I did a 1/2 inch. As long as they're both the same, it doesn't matter how wide they are. I'm making mine a 1/2 inch just because it's easier to line it up on the lines.
Virginia, you should see those separate links now for tonight's dies and stamps.
And one of mine ended up being a little bit wider, so I'm gonna trim it off. There we go.
And Kim, I just posted the link for last week's new sets.
All right, so now the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna attach the pink piece to the back inside. So see how we have it Z folded? Joom, 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 joom. We are going to attach this piece right here. And then we are going to attach one of our strips about a 1/2 inch from the bottom. I'm going to move it up because I can see that I'm down a little bit low. And then this other strip, that's why you want it to be at least close to the same size, because you're going to kind of line them up together. So first things first, attach big pink layer.
Aw, thanks, Joyce. I love everything about the cards. The paper, the colors, the style, and fabulous Sarah.
Oh, thank you, Joyce. we're going to see you soon at the Madison Mingle.
Oh, Kim did find the links,
Oh, good.
or at least she found the product.
Yeah. And Joyce, I am going to use this stamp set as one of my Mingle cards, possibly two. Not sure, but one of them for sure. And then I'm going to put this piece about a half an inch from the bottom. Is that cutter a mini? What are the inches?
What are the inches?
I think it's this. So it's 6 inches. Yeah, it's 6 inches. I don't know what the cutter is called, but I do have it on the back. So hang on, I'm going to get the back piece out.
Okay.
It's 6 inches by 9 inches is the platform.
Okay.
And it is called a guillotine paper trimmer from Hobby Lobby. Or it is, I think it's Making Memories.
Yeah, I think Making Memories.
Making Memories. But I have the SKU number at Hobby Lobby 1664614.
Okay. I love the questions. Keep the questions coming, because we don't know we don't know what we don't know.
Right.
We don't know what you don't know.
So yeah, it's a 6x9 trimmer. I think it was Making Memories last, or oh no, I know what it is. We Are Memory Keepers is who the trimmer was from. But I was out on the road once, and I needed a paper trimmer because I was prepping for classes that were the next day, of course, and I had to go to a Hobby Lobby to get myself a paper trimmer. So now I am just going to take my other one, and I'm going to just lop it off. And you're not really going to see underneath here because look at it, it's covered by that layer. So it doesn't matter whether it's perfect, because if it was perfect, it would be Hallmark. And you're not sending a Hallmark card. You're sending a handmade card. Oh, wrong tape gun for that layer. Yeah, some
Progress, not perfection, right?
Right. Some classes come along easy and some take a little bit longer. This one, it took me a long time to get to. I knew the card base that I was using. I knew the 3 types of cards, but I wasn't sure what the actual design was going to be until I saw this stamp set, and then bam, it came together quick after that. Like probably, I don't know how long, but quick. So sometimes ideas just hit you. They smack you right in the face. So now we're going to attach these 2 pieces together and attach it just to that front panel. So if, again, do not put tape all the way, because if you have tape right here, it's going to tape that shut. And then that'll be on the inside of your card, which would be a big problem. So let's first put these together. Am I really low?
Mona, were you able to find those links and paste them into your browser?
All right.
Copy and paste, boy.
Yeah, if you're having trouble with the links, just copy and paste them into a separate browser or into a different window. And then we're going to attach that on, but again, only put tape behind the section that's attached. If you put tape on the whole thing, you're going to tape your card shut, and it's going to be on the inside. So you'll have a very pretty inside, but then you'll have to decorate the front too. So with the Z fold, only put tape with what attaches to the panel.
Barbara, I love your singing to me.
Is she singing to you?
Musical notes.
Uh-huh.
And the birthday wishes. Mona, you sent me cakes. Thanks.
So yeah, technically, this is all on the same side, but I put it on when it was Z folded. So yeah, technically, and remember, if you have tape here, it's going to tape that shut. And then you're going to have an extra panel to decorate, which we didn't plan for. Okay, so now let's go on to this. Now, first we're going to see, aren't that little animals cute? They're so cute. I just cut it off, which was fine for me. But if you don't want to cut it off, I'm going to show you an alternative. You could just take a big scissors or a little scissors or a paper trimmer and just cut your one panel off, and then you can line that up, trace it, and then you can cut it so you have a half circle there. But you're still going to see that score. So for me, I just cut it on the score. So it's up to you. You can take, you can chop one off, don't chop it all the way over here. Use that angle, draw it, and then cut it so you have the shape of the oval. Or you can just cut it straight. So I'm going to cut it straight.
Virginia Huber wants to know if you have the green ovals.
The green ovals. Oh, hang on, I'll talk about it. This little card here, the Mini Oval Accordion card, yes. If you type the word accordion, and it might be misspelled with an I-A-N instead of an I-O-N.
Okay.
It might come up. And then we're going to attach. And it's either
it's I-A-N.
Okay. So we're
I'll put a link out there.
Okay.
4-panel oval accordion.
Yep. And we cut one panel off. So, and we're going to now attach our ovals onto there. Up to you if you want to, and these were, I think, a flash sale item. I think. Maybe not. If you want to pop anything up, you can pop it up. I think I'm going to pop up my turtle who's on the front. And then these are our stitched oval dies. Both sets of them I used because I tend to do that. But I use them a lot, so you might have them in your stash.
Okay, Virginia, I just posted that link for those 4-panel accordions.
Okay. Alright, then the little fish I am going to attach flat so it doesn't get too bulky on the inside. And the turtle I am going to attach. Joyce, if you're still on, I think for my Mingle project I'm using this little turtle because I like her.
This must be run out of tape night.
Oh, who ran out of tape?
Mona.
Oh.
And yes, she did get the links to work.
Oh, good.
By posting in a new tab.
Now on my original, I don't have it popped up, but I am going to pop it. One thing that's going to change, and this will be not an immediate change with all, but our paper pads, because our paper pads were made from our die manufacturer and the die manufacturer closed, there is a different company that makes paper pads. However, they are slightly different. I mean, they're the same. They're still 6x6. They're still on 80-pound cardstock, but they're not padded. They come loose in a bag. And I'm going to tell you why that might be better. Okay, so instead of having them attached, glued at one end, they come loose, which is not a bad thing because look I was tearing one out earlier today and the back thing ripped when I was, because sometimes you kink your paper when you're tearing it off the glue. So these come just loose in a 6x6 bag.
That is, yeah.
Or a 6.5 by 6.5 bag, because then you can keep your whole set together. Like right now I have pieces that just happen to fall out because they get used a lot, and so anyways, so you're going to notice that as we run out of our old pads, you're going to notice the difference.
They won't be pads,
They'll be just paper
collected.
packs. Yeah. Yep. So now I folded that, so I have my turtle on the front, and I'm kind of going to decide where I want, and this is why I didn't attach it, or why I hung this off the front, because I didn't want it to be, if I would have chopped that off and I would have attached it, it would be more pushed over, and I kind of wanted it covering most of the inside of the card. So I'm going to put adhesive on the back one, and well, actually, let's do the back one first. Kind of decide where you want it. Put adhesive on your back one, set it in there, and then we can put tape on our other one. So you're going to put tape all the way on your back one. And the back one is the one with the words on it. So the one that has the words on it is what I put tape on the back. And then kind of decide, with that folded, how far in or how far out you want to place it. And then once you do that, space it evenly from top to bottom. And then once you get that placement, then you can just set it down. And if you kept the flat edge over here, then you should see, you should have a flat line to kind of even it up to. If you didn't, you'll have a partial oval right there. So once you get your placement, just set it down. Okay. Now we are going to just make a mental note that we can only put tape on half of this turtle, open it up and put tape on half of it, and then just fold it. Joom, joom. Okay, see? So you have that on the inside. And you can't do it while it's flat because it won't totally lay flat then. So we have to do it while it's folded, put tape only on half, and then just fold it.
Yeah, Laura thinks loose will be better too, Sarah.
Yeah, so.
I agree.
I don't think anybody's having a problem with it. But I just wanted to tell you the advantage.
Yeah.
So now, the fun thing with this card is you could stick a little gift card in here. And you can write on the back if you want to write a longer message. So
good ideas.
Yeah. So there we go. Our second little birthday card with our Easel Card Base.
I like that. If your dad were here, he would pad all those up for you.
Yeah, he would. He would have liked doing that.
Yeah, he did like doing that. We gave you our padding stuff, didn't we? Yeah, so he would be so into that. I'll take care of that, Sarah.
Yeah. Yep, he would. All right, now the next one. This is the horizontal banded Z-fold card, which again is with an Easel Card Base, but we do sell this one as a package, horizontal banded Z-fold card, which it comes with the bands. But if you have Easel cards and you're like, hey, I want to make a horizontal banded, you can just take one card and cut off an inch, you cut off 4 inches.
Yep.
And make a band for it. So the band is exactly the same fold as the Easel card, just backwards. But we do have the horizontal banded Z-fold package, or if you have Easel cards but you don't mind wasting one, you can cut bands. So again, we have our Easel card with our score. We have the band, so that we sell is in the package. let's go through our pieces. We have our printed paper, which we're going to trim. We have this piece that's going to go in the back. We have two, you should have two of these pieces, which get attached to the band. So I'm going to put them with the band. See, these are the other little animals in there. The hedgehog, the little lamb. And if you want to color the lamb, you know, a brighter pink, or the package, you can. And then we have the elephant again. And you should have layers for the elephant. Okay, and you should have the squares, which you should have 3 of them. 2 of them go.
Those colors are so nice.
And see how I cut these guys at an angle? So I did them as a little diamond, but they kind of work really good because when you have a horizontal banded, whatever you have, you know, if you have something right here that's on the inside, you're going to see the back of it. So what I did was I took those squares and I placed them back to back. See how I did that? Where I placed my 2 squares back to back right here. Okay. And then the other square is for your word, which if you wanted to cut that, now you could cut that at a diamond also, and that's why I just kind of left it. I did mine straight, and then see how I put it on the card. So I have my straight one, and then I have my angled ones. But you could, if you wanted to not see those corners right there, you could cut the words out as a diamond shape if you have a die. And then you could layer it so they all pile on top of each other. And the balloons, those you just have to color on your own and fussy cut. So there you go. Let's get started. This one we're going to fold back. This is our 100-pound stock, and you can tell the difference between that stock. Now these I printed, I didn't pull out of the paper pad, but this is on an 80-pound stock. The Easel Card Base is a 100-pound stock. So if you're, you know, just want to feel the difference, then you can, like I can feel it just from feeling it like this, but you can definitely feel the difference of the firmness of it. What was your favorite cake? Oh, when you were a child.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure that this was so much a child, but it was in my teens someplace. Hands down, strawberry whipped cream cake. Tasty Bakery.
Oh, nice. Tasty Bakery. I remember that bakery.
Yeah, they're no longer there.
So they must have been there forever.
Yeah. And, you know, they were there forever. But our go-to bakery when we had our cafe was Manderfield's. And Doug Manderfield is a good friend of mine, and I asked him if he would make that, and he said, yeah, he remembered that, but he can't make it.
Oh.
So I don't know, you know.
Uh-huh.
Tasty was closed. Oh, no, it wasn't. Tasty was still open when we first started with Manderfield's, but I don't know why he wouldn't make it, but he wouldn't.
Huh. Okay.
It was a white cake.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think it was.
It's kind of like a
sponge cake.
Yeah, it's kind of like a short. I mean, it's like a sponge cake. You're right. But it makes me think of. But it's more of a pound cake when you do strawberry shortcake. But it was a lighter cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we're gonna attach the green panel to the inside. I'm not a huge chocolate person. I mean, I can do chocolate, but just not a ton of chocolate. Now, Thin Mints, like, forget it. I can eat a whole box of those. But, like, chocolate, I would rather have a vanilla cake with strawberries and whipped cream than a chocolate peanut butter cake.
Yes.
So, I like a white cake better than a chocolate cake. I might be in the minority, but I'm not a huge chocolate.
So I'll have to go back and look at some of our birthday cake pictures of you. See what we can figure out. all I remember is one of my favorite birthday pictures of you was, or maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was Mike. You and the Geenan girls and the Wet and Go kids and the Hogan Shoots kids, and everybody standing around giving birthday spankings.
Oh, yeah, we did used to do that when we were little.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're going to do attach. We're going to just do the splash. One should fit on that back one, which ends up being the front one. This one you're going to have to cut into two sections, one to fit right here and then one to fit on this end. Now, I caution you, like you could attach it over the top and then score it so it folds, but I'm going to cut it, and when you cut it, you don't want it too tight in there because otherwise it gets a little tight when you do the fold. So just keep it a hair away from that fold because it'll get kind of tight in there.
You can give all the chocolate to Lori Malik. She loves chocolate.
I know. Well, a lot of people love chocolate. And I'm not saying I don't like chocolate. It's just if I am given a choice between a strawberry cake, strawberry vanilla whipped cream cake, and a chocolate peanut butter, I am going to pick the strawberry whipped cream. Which you probably didn't know that.
No. No.
My family, my kids, are all about the chocolate peanut butter fudge. Like whenever I would buy ice cream, they would have to have chocolate peanut butter, chocolate brownie fudge, where I never ate ice cream with them because I prefer vanilla.
Ice cream too. Oh, that's something.
Or strawberry ice cream. John kind of got me started on strawberry ice cream.
I like pralines and cream.
No, I do that too, but I'll pick, if I go to a store, like after, whose birthday did we go out for last? Oh, my birthday.
Yeah.
When we were downtown Neenah, and then we went to that, so I'm cutting at 2 3/4, because that will cut that in half. And we went to that ice cream shop, that cute little ice cream shop that just had, 16 things of ice cream.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did not get the chocolate.
Yeah.
So that's one good way of, if I don't want, say I'm watching what I'm eating, buy chocolate ice cream because everybody in my family loves it. And I don't. And then I won't eat it.
Kathleen would always have German cheesecake.
Oh,
Because
cheesecake.
her mom was German.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a good one too. When your dad and I would go out for walks at night, we always had to stop at 31 Flavors.
Oh, 31 flavors, yeah.
Yeah, and then we would get a chocolate peanut butter ice cream cone, and split it.
And split it.
One scoop, split it.
Oh, jeez.
We've shared spit for 58 years or more. Yeah,
So there we go. I just put my pieces on my band, which is what I just did. I had to cut those two pieces. Oh, I'm getting hot in here. It's warm out today. It's going to be 70 tomorrow here.
Yeah. Angel food cake is Mona's favorite.
Nice. I do like carrot cake, though, too.
Yeah, well, somebody else did carrot cake.
Virginia did.
Yeah, Virginia Hebert.
So last night I did go to the PAC,
Yeah.
and we went out to dinner, and we were at a restaurant, and Leah likes the cookie, like the warm cookie that they serve in the little thing with the ice cream on it and then the drizzle over the top. So we got one of those to share, and then they had a goat cheesecake.
Oh, God.
And we were like, okay, we're going to get that too. And we were all going to split it, but they were out of it.
So where were you? What?
We were at Rye.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, okay. Enough about food. I'm getting hungry. I need to go home.
Yeah, there's a little bit of cake left there.
That's okay.
I've been mowing it.
So this piece we're cutting for these two panels, which are 2 3/4. But if you cut them, I think I'm going to measure.
So Kathleen, was that a German chocolate cheesecake?
I think these are cut at 2 1/2. Nope, 2 and Let me just measure this. Hang on a second.
I love these Thursday nights.
Yeah. So cut this at 2 5/8, which will be in half. 2 5/8, because this is 5 1/4.
Okay.
So cut it at 2 5/8.
So I think one of my friends from Sisterhood, Miss Mary, I think is coming to one of the events this weekend too.
Oh, really?
She said she may be able to make it, and I asked her whether she was coming Friday night or Saturday. I haven't heard back from her.
Uh-huh. So depending on your trimmer, oh, mine should have been exactly in half, but I was a little off, so. It doesn't matter because it's going on a white card and it's got white, so even if it's a little off, it's not gonna be a huge difference.
Laura said her husband doesn't like chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream, or pudding. We have to get carrot cake or spice cake for his birthday.
Oh.
But he'll eat chocolate candy bars, no problem. Well,
Yeah.
what is that all about?
I don't know. I'll eat chocolate cake, but it's just not my go-to. Actually, a chocolate sponge cake I do like better than chocolate ice cream. Not a chocolate ice cream girl. And you can actually get away with 2 1/2 on these if you want an equal border. So yeah, you can get away with 2 1/2.
So you went to see Some Like It Hot.
Yep. I liked it. It was a fun little
Yeah, that would be fun.
show. Some Like It Hot.
How about chocolate mousse? Oh.
Yeah. I have chocolate pudding in my house right now because Ev likes chocolate pudding.
So does your mother.
I know.
Because I ate all of your chocolate.
And I was gone, and my mom was staying with Dodge, and my mom I came back, she's like, I ate the chocolate pudding. I'm like, well, that was Ev's chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
I restocked Ev's chocolate pudding. So now, you've seen me do banded Z folds before, and I've usually put them down near the bottom. This one I put, and actually let's attach some of these pieces first before we attach that, because then you can actually see what you want. But this one I did put more in the middle. But we're going to go ahead and attach some pieces together first. So we're going to attach our hedgehog. We're going to attach our lamb. We are going to attach our elephant to the pink and then to the green. Okay. And I did, actually with the elephant, I did flat pink on green, and then I did pop up elephant. But these two I did solid. I'm getting back into my routine of biking in the morning, not spending too much time lollygagging on my couch, having coffee, getting up, getting motivated. Today I went and watched my Eagles, but I did get my ride in this morning, and Monday and Tuesday.
Good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It feels good to get back into my little routine. All right. Yeah, the other day I didn't get my ride in the morning, and I was going to do it after work, and then after work I was just like, oh, I don't really feel like it. And then I'm like, Sarah, get on that bike. So I did. And then after I was done, I was like, oh, that felt really good. I'm glad I did that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pop this guy up with foam tape. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and get our Happy Birthday. I'm going to cut mine as a square. I'm going to cut it to fit on here, and I will give you the dimensions in just a minute.
Hey, here's what happens when you turn 81.
What?
You know this story, but all these ladies don't know this story. So I was at Costco last week, and my boss said, Sue, no more jeggings or leggings.
Oh,
And I've been wearing my leggings at Costco because we have to wear black, and I have some really pretty black leggings that I love. And she said, no more black leggings. You have to bring back your jeans. And I thought, what is she talking about? I don't wear jeans at Costco. But anyway, I did put I do have some black jeans, and I did put them on, and they didn't fit very well. And they like cut me in half. And so I was out at
one thing really quick first.
Okay.
One, if for my happy birthday, I cut it to fit on this square. So I cut it at 1 3/8. No, I just said that wrong. I cut it at 1 7/8. So these are 1 7/8.
Okay.
So, anyways, okay, back to the.
Okay, so I was out at a store buying something else on yesterday, and I got what I wanted, and I was going through the store, and I found these black pants, and I thought, oh, and I went over and felt them, and they felt really, really nice. And I thought, I held them up, and I thought, oh, these would work. So I looked for a medium, and they didn't have medium. I thought, okay, I'll buy large. I'm not going to get something smaller. So I bought them. They were bell bottoms. I never looked at the tag. All I knew was that they were medium, and they were black, and they were bell bottoms, and probably Costco would approve. So I got them home, and I started cutting I tried them on, and then started cutting the tags off because they fit like wonderfully, and they felt so good. And so then I looked at the tag, and the tag said, when buying these, buy your pre-pregnancy size. And I went, pre-pregnancy? What does that mean? I'm not pregnant. So I haven't been pregnant for 50 odd years. So then I turned the tag over, and it said, and it's got this nice big band. You can fold it down, or you can pull it up, and it stretches so nicely. And then I turned over another tag, and here's this pregnant lady. And I went, oh my God, I bought maternity band. Sarah said,
oh my
well, that would be a miracle, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing about it, but I didn't take them back because they
were so comfortable.
They are very comfortable. And then the tag also said leggings. And I went, oh, too bad. Oh, God. So I've been telling that story for 2 days now. People are laughing at the studio at me and saying, well, whatever works, Sue.
Did you tell anybody at Costco?
No, I'm not telling anybody at Costco. I'm just going to wear them. And if they say they're leggings, I'm going to say, look at the bell bottoms, and they are not. They're for pregnant ladies, and I'll tell them. They are comfortable. Oh, God. What a story. 81 years old, I guess you get away with a lot of stuff. Huh?
And then you should say, it was the Immaculate Conception, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
And then have a laugh.
Yeah. Oh, God. I will tell this story till the day I die. I just think that's too fun.
Okay, I'm coloring my balloons.
So I have a dancing girlfriend who is in my dance studio, and she has been dancing for about 3 years now. And she's a little self-conscious about her weight, and I would never, ever, ever dream of saying something that would offend her or make her feel sad. But I said, hey, Rebecca, do you like my pants? And she said, yeah. I said, well, they're really, really comfortable. And then I had to tell her the story.
And she doesn't wear pants. That's the other thing. She doesn't wear
pants. She doesn't want to wear pants because she's getting cut in half all the time, and it makes her feel uncomfortable. And then for our formation, we have to wear skirts, and she just really fought that, and she wanted to wear a dress, and put her formation shirt over the top. And that was voted down, which is too bad. But anyway, she did find a skirt, and she'll be fussing with that waistband. So anyway, I was telling her about my pants. I said, "You like my pants? Feel my pants. Feel how soft and wonderful they are." And I said, "Look at it. It's got this big wide waistband that you can turn over." She said, "Yeah, but it's got a waistband. I couldn't wear it, Sue. I would be fussing with that waistband all the time." And I said, "Well, fold it down and wear it around your hips." And she said, "Well, I would have to try it on, and I hate going to the store and trying things on." And I said, "Well, I'll go, Rebecca, and I will get this for you." And she said, "Yeah, but I'd have to try it on, and I don't like to take things back." And I said, "If they don't fit, I'll take it back."
Yeah, because my mom's the queen of return.
Yeah.
She buys stuff and then but she's really good at it. I mean, she buys stuff and then she makes sure to take it back. I mean, there's one thing about buying stuff and meaning to return it and not returning it.
Letting it hang in your closet.
Yeah, but my mom is really good at buying 50 pillows and taking 30 of them back. Okay, I'm exaggerating.
I didn't take any pillows back, Sarah. I took chairs back, and I took so much that first year I was dancing competition again. Oh, I took so much back. So now Rebecca bought a dress that she was going to wear, and then it didn't fit her. So I said, "Well, I'll try it on Rebecca," because it was spandex, and I thought, "Oh, that'll work for me." And and then she decided to send it back, and it's going to cost her $66 to send it back to China. So I said, "Listen, Rebecca, I could wear that dress." So the company offered her a 30% discount if she kept it. Well, 30% discount plus the $66, versus the $66.
Yeah.
She should keep it, and I'll buy the dress from her. So I'm waiting to hear what she has to say about that.
All right. So we're going to go on to assembly.
Okay.
Okay. So this little guy, well, I'm going to put the band on first, okay? And then we're going to attach the pieces, because I like to just kind of hold them in place. So anyways, I kind of put this, I didn't put it exactly centered. I'm a little bit off of center, a little bit. Why, you ask? I don't know. So you do what you want to do.
Genetics.
So anyways, we are going to put, and you can kind of like make sure it all works before putting your adhesive on, but I'm going to put, and you could do it two ways. You could put this one on first, attach it, fold it back, put tape on half, and then fold that over. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do. Or you can attach this one first, and then put tape here and then attach it down. So it doesn't really matter. We are going to put tape. I'm going to put tape on the short one first. So the short one attaches to the back inside panel. And if you kind of checked it before, you kind of, see that kind of, it should line up towards the very edge. And then that should bring you all the way to the edge over here. Oops, but I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, so hang on. So I went a little bit lower than center. Okay. And then I'm going to fold that over, and then mentally I'm going to make a note to only put tape on half. Okay, you only want tape like from about there over. There. Because if we put tape on the whole thing, again, we're going to tape this shut, and you have a nice little piece that's attached.
It's a secret card.
Yeah, it's a secret card. Somebody really has to rip it apart to get into it. Okay, and then we just fold that down. We have our banded Z fold on. Now the first thing I'm going to put on is my elephant, because he's the easiest and he's the cutest. Not necessarily. He's the easiest. Now, this little guy, you want to make sure ends up being back to back to this little guy. And so I did cut off my corners. See how, because if you put him on here, his little corners extend beyond the ends. And you can cut off less than that. You could cut off just a little bit of the corners, but I made it like a solid little lop. So it looked like I meant to do it. But you don't have to cut off quite as much as I did if you don't want to.
Looks like it's tucked in there.
Yeah, it kind of does look like it's tucked in there. But then if I just kind of play with that, then I know where I'm going to attach this guy. And see, it depending on where he falls on the inside, this guy's going to fall real close to hanging off this edge. So you kind of have to play with it a little bit. So maybe put just a little bit of tape on there to begin with, just so you can move him around a little. And see, you can see that I have him attached a little bit further over to this side, to this score. And so that pulled him back this way, because I want them to be back to back. So I'm just kind of playing with him right now, and I can still move him around. Because yes, if I would have put him directly center, then this guy may hang off a tiny bit. And you really want them to be so they line up. And I do kind of think I like the way he is. So now I'm going to go ahead on my hedgehog and put tape from corner to corner.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, Brass and Bliss. Who am I talking to?
Rob.
Is that Rob?
That's Rob, yeah.
Hey, thanks, Rob.
I think that's Rob, because he told me he was going to be on tonight.
So I love these little animals, Rob.
And I did cut this square a little off. I'm going to fix it. But now I have to go back and try and get these back lined up again, which was kind of dumb. So all right, so now we have that little guy, and now our little birthday. Now if you cut it as a square, see how you're going to see the corners, which I kind of liked that. It adds just a little bit different dimension in there. So, or you could have cut your word out as a diamond shaped, and then it would all pile on top of each other. But I kind of like the way it kind of gives a little bit different dimension right there.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, and then the balloons, I did put foam tape behind the balloons, but then I just kind of tucked it underneath. And so you can kind of play with that. Like if you want them to, you know, be seen more on the inside, you can put them more on the inside. Or if you want, you know, it depends. It just is up to you where you want your balloons placed. But I did pop the balloons up, and then I just tucked them. So I didn't pop up this bottom part, I just popped up the top of the balloons. Yeah, I like the square in the back too.
I do too.
Yeah, it just gives it a little bit different. You know, when I first did it, I was like, oh crap, it doesn't line up. And then I'm like, oh crap, I really like that. So, anyways.
I'm surprised that dog hasn't come out here again.
I know, because I didn't feed him, and he's probably like, hey, lady, it's time to go.
Well, I give him a little cake.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, put your balloon placement. And see how I kind of fold my card to see? And you could have put them over here too. Like you could have put your balloons, you know, over extending that way if you wanted. And maybe I'm going to do that. So I might just cut a little bit of this off. And I might put my balloons. Now they're getting stuck on something under there, but that's okay. So mine, if I stick them too far out this way, I might need a bigger envelope, yeah. Which I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave them there. So, yeah. So there we have our Banded Z fold, all with the cute little animals. My mom posted the link, so the link should be there. And I didn't have the dies at the time, but they all have the little dies, so you won't be fussy cutting the balloons out with the die set. So you'll probably see another card or so with these too, because I just think they're so adorable. So anyways, okay. Let's look at our cards that we did tonight. All right, so thanks for joining us tonight, guys, for Fun Time Thursday and my mom's birthday party.
Thank you so much for coming to this birthday party, and thank you, Sarah, for planning this birthday party.
You're welcome. Yeah, she didn't know. She didn't know. She was surprised. So
what?
I'm like, you have to come over on this side. She's like, what? So anyways, thanks for joining us tonight, guys, and we will see you next week. Bye.